So, Jonathan Majors decided to break his silence about the assault verdict. Just in case you guys don't know what's going on, Jonathan Majors' girlfriend, she found a text message that she really didn't like. He tried getting the phone out of her hand. Somehow he ended up running away from her. It's a really funny situation. At the end of him taking his phone back from her, him getting away from her, he decided to call the cops on himself. Okay, I know he technically didn't call the cops on himself, but in my personal opinion, if you cheat on your girlfriend, you don't call the cops. His girlfriend's pissed off at him, and he got in a little scuffle with her. That is not a smart idea to call the cops. I know some guys that would call the cops to try to protect themselves. I just call them fools. I mean, it's a girl. She ain't got no hands. Especially against this dude. This guy was a villain in Marvel. You know he was on the juice. Anyways, like I said at the very beginning, he decided to speak up and give his side of the story.
She sees a text from another woman. Things seem to spiral from there.
Yeah.
What happened next?
He got caught. Best thing you guys can do when you guys get caught is just to tell the truth. I promise you, that's the best option you got.
Yeah, the text from another woman. The issue in the car would not have happened had I been brave and ended the relationship. I cop to it. I show her, right? It's in my hand. She grabs it. We scuffle for the phone.
Jabari testified she grabbed the phone, and then I felt a heavy thud on top of me, what I knew to be the weight of him on top of me, and him trying to pry the phone out of my fingers. In the criminal complaint, she alleged Majors struck her in the face with an open hand, causing substantial pain and a laceration behind her ear. That Majors grabbed her hand, causing swelling, bruising, and substantial pain to her finger, and that he put his hand on her neck, causing bruising. But Majors claims Jabari attacked him in a jealous rage, ripping his coat, scratching his face and his arm. Photos he took and says are of his injuries were shared with Impact, yet were deemed inadmissible in court.
So it's just kind of weird to me that this guy, it openly admits, yeah, I had a scuffle with her, but I was trying to get my phone back. See, in his head, I'm just getting my phone back, but he's not seeing that he's a massive dude. I bet he's pretty strong. And he's claiming that there's no possible way I could have hurt her by, forcing my way and getting my phone. No, I can definitely see how you could potentially hurt her. I'm not saying he did or didn't do it on purpose. I'm saying it's very likely that you could have hurt her in that scuffle and didn't even realize it.
I'm calm. I'm busted. She is not calm. There was alcohol involved.
Both of you?
I had some drinks as well. Yeah.
Again, I don't know why this guy called the cops. It's almost like he told on himself.
So she ends up with a 1-inch cut behind her ear.
Laceration, yes, ma'am.
Fractured finger.
Yeah.
How did those injuries come about?
I wish to God I knew. That would give clarity. That would give me some type of peace about it.
That honestly just sounds absolutely terrible. Again, I'm not assuming that he purposely tried to hurt her, but to say, I have no idea how it happened. Dude, come on.
I open the door, I step out. She comes. Then one of the biggest mistakes of my life. I pick her up. I put her back in the car. I'm trying to get rid of her. I'm trying to get away from her. As the video shows, You know what
I just barely noticed? When this guy picked her up, he hit her head on top of the car. I don't think he did this on purpose, but it just goes to show you that he's not paying attention.
Second biggest mistake of my life. I try to keep her in the car. We get out, we walk across the street, I escort her across the street. The moment we get across the street, she grabs me, she goes for the phone. I get free of her and I run.
What made you run?
Fear.
Of what she might do?
No, not what she might do. Well, I just got smacked up, for one.
Dude, you're a man, bro. Come on. I would think you would be able to handle that and not, run away from your girlfriend.
It was an animal impulse. Save yourself. Get away from this. And that's what I went to do.
And even then, bro, you can't run faster than that. Didn't he play a boxer in one of his movies?
After the incident, Majors spent the night at a hotel. Security footage shows Jabari out at a nightclub with 3 strangers before she returns to the apartment she shared with Majors. After Majors came home that morning, he found Jabari unconscious and called 911.
What happened exactly? Do you know?
No, I don't know. But she's unconscious.
Stupid. It's one thing if she's not breathing, not responsive, then yeah, you might want to call 911. But he didn't say that.
Body camera footage from the officers who arrived at their apartment shows Majors covering Jabari with a blanket and then bringing police to their bedroom suite closet where she was lying on the floor. Officers noticed marks on her body, and pictures presented at trial show Jabari's fractured finger and a laceration behind her ear. Majors was arrested and charged with assault and harassment and was released on his own recognizance.
Yeah. Honestly, this doesn't change my opinion about this. This guy shouldn't have called the cops. He should have dealt with it with her. Something that is surprising to me though is the lack of accountability that he's having. Like I said, I don't think he was purposely trying to hurt his girlfriend, but he's probably a strong dude. It probably happened by an accident. I mean, he literally picked his girl up like she was nothing and then accidentally hit her head on the top of the car. Now, do I think Jonathan Majors is a bad person for this? Absolutely not. Not based off of this anyways. If I'm being completely honest, the way that I'm looking at the situation, it's a guy that got caught cheating. He may have lied about it, which made the girl even more mad. And he made this mistake by calling the cops after they had a little tussle. Like, I don't know what he expected the cops to do. A woman is injured. If I'm a police officer and I'm walking into this, I'm thinking this dude probably knocked her out. Anyways, what do you guys think about the situation? Do you believe that Jonathan Majors actually handled the situation the best possible way he could? Or do you believe that this guy's an idiot for calling the cops? Be sure to let me know in that comment section down below. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and everybody, just remember, I am a nobody from nowhere. So really, what do I know? Peace.
Yeah.